People ask me all the time, how can you possibly be against Common Core national standards? They ask, isn't that good? So that if a child moves from one state to another, they won't get behind. High quality, voluntarily adopted set of national math and language arts standards that will help transform American education by aiming all students at uniform, lofty goals. Accountability, choice. Accountability to whom? The problem with No Child Left Behind was that it essentially shifted accountability away from parents. Those who have the most at stake when it comes to educating their children, and towards the federal government. When did it become okay for parents to be pushed out of the education decision-making process when it comes to their children? Special interest groups enlisted the help of private associations to sell this program to the federal government, which in turn pushed it into the states. And when state government turns its attention towards the federal government, it will inevitably turn its back on the people. And what are we really getting? Quality, Common Core math, and English language arts standards have not lived up to its unsubstantiated promises. Both common science standards and common social studies standards have come out, and according to Fordham Institute's expert reviewers, the science standards are inferior to what a number of states have developed on their own, and social studies standards framework is appalling. They are not substantially meritorious, despite the fact that they are meant to be common. It is said that Common Core is voluntary for states. In fact, 5 states rejected these standards right off the bat. So really, it is possible to conclude that they are not national standards. If they are not adopted by all 50 states, how can anyone say that if a child from Georgia moves to Texas, it will be seamless, because it will not? So what are we giving up our state sovereignty for? Money, plain and simple. Our rights as parents were sold. Our ability as a state to determine what is best for Georgia children was sold. We cannot continue on this path. Georgia has the talent and the ability, without federal dollars and influence, to develop its own standards. Our children are our children. They don't belong to anybody but their parents. We must support Senator William Ligon and push for State Bill 167 and State Bill 203 to be passed. We must support those brave enough, courageous enough to say no to Common Core on behalf of parents and students, like Lieutenant Governor Casey Cagle and Senator Lindsey Tippins. Stand up for our students.